Alrighty, so you have some benefit of some great healthy barbecue ideas, but what if you're not counting calories?
Or you want to take a break from counting calories? Chef Jordan Lloyd from Bartlett Pear Inn in Easton is here to show us one of his easy-to-do desserts. We're making a 4th of July berry Napoleon. Thank you for stopping in to show us how to do this. Where do we start?
Thank you so much for having us. So it's a 4th of July Napoleon. We're using local fresh berries from Emily's Produce, just below Cambridge, off of Church Creek Road. We're going to start with this phyllo, which is a thin pastry used for strudels. And we're just going to take this, and Jimmy, if I can get you to do this for me, we're just going to take one sheet.
A lot of confidence.
And then brush half of it very lightly with the clarified butter. Very lightly.
Okay.
Yep. And then we're just going to sprinkle it with some 10X and then take this and fold it over. So we're just going to end up with half.
And when you say 10X, you mean confectioner sugar,
Pardon
right?
me, confectionery sugar, absolutely. And then you can just take a little bit of your sugar shaker there and sprinkle that on.
On the same side or the whole thing?
Same side.
Same side, okay.
Yep. And then we're going to fold that over, and then we're going to do that one more time.
With the butter and everything?
With the butter and everything.
Okay.
And then butter and sugar.
Good there so far?
Looking great, looking great.
You gonna hire me just in case?
In the meantime.
Will you grab the whipping cream out of the oven here?
Out
of the oven, out of the refrigerator.
That's our cold oven over there.
And then the bowl up top.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I am going to show you how to do whipped cream by hand.
Okay.
And it's much easier than most would think.
All right.
I made a mess. Is that okay?
You're going to take this. That looks great. You're going to take this whisk and just whip it until it gets medium peaks.
Medium peaks.
And it happens much faster than one would think. But you can use a KitchenAid, but it's just as well like this. And when it gets to medium peaks, a little stiff, we're going to add some confectionery sugar.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little lime zest, and that's all set. So now we're going to take this and put our little phyllo crisps right here.
Okay.
And then we're going to lay a baking mat right on top of it. Now I've finished one in the oven. If you'll grab that for me.
Okay.
I think we're medium peaks.
That looks great.
Did you medium peaks?
So then I just put this in?
Medium peaked already.
Yep, just add it right in, and that's going to sweeten it right up.
Okay. Where am I going with this?
Let's set it right on the stove there.
Okay. And that's the baking mat on top.
Okay.
And then while I'm getting these sheets, just take this microplane and a lime and just zest a little lime in there. That's a lime whipped cream that we've just made.
Ooh.
Now what does that baking sheet do?
This weighs it down. These phyllo sheets, when you cook them, they will rise.
Okay.
They'll rise.
How's that?
So that's perfect. And a little light weight from the baking mat makes a nice, crisp, delicious sheet.
Take a look at that.
So that's how we're going to make our Napoleon sheets. And as we, let me grab a plate here. So putting this together, we're going to take this on top. Now I've taken some of this whipped cream already and put it into a little piping bag.
Okay.
But you can just as well use the whipped cream with a spoon. You can be a little fancy with a pastry bag.
Oh, okay.
And then all we're going to do is take a little whipped cream and pipe it right in the center and then line your berries around.
Does she get to make a face?
She can if she likes. Yep. Yep. There we go.
I learned how to do this on a different show.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that perfect?
Wow, look at you.
Perfect. Here, I'll hold that.
Okay.
And then just take some of our fresh berries from Emily's Produce.
Okay.
All local berries, and just line them all up on the tart.
On the tart?
On the tart shell.
Okay.
This little crisp phyllo sheet. And you do 3 layers of that, and the final result is in the refrigerator.
Ooh, my favorite part.
Wait a minute, how come you got the finished result over there? How does that work? Oh my goodness, look at that.
That is
Here, let me take this right here. That is incredible.
It's just the berries and the whipped cream and 3 of the sheets. And then, you know, I like to cut the berries on top. It kind of makes for a nice presentation, and then some fresh mint from the garden.
All right, we better taste it. We better taste it.
I'd be afraid to eat that. I mean, not for long. It would pass.
Right.
And tell you that if you want the shopping list, you can find it on our website, delmarvalife.com.
Dig right in, please. Yeah,
just
please.
dig. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Just go down through the...
Yep, it's delicate and crispy. You can cut right through it.
Now, you have this available at the Bartlett Pear, right?
I do. This is on our menu right now, in celebration of 4th of July, of course, and plus, you know, we're big advocates of supporting our local farmers.
Right.
They're doing a beautiful job of producing berries and melons and corn. This is our favorite time of year on the Eastern Shore.
delmarvalife.com if you want the recipe and the shopping list.
This is incredible.
It is.
Up next on Delmarva Life, why don't you let me do that? They're singers, they're songwriters, and they're siblings.
Alex, Shiloh, and Terrell are here in the house to help us get our July 4th celebration started. Take us to the break, guys.